Hi, welcome back. So we're going to continue task number three under Tryhackme once again. Uh, so let's jump right into our presentation. So task three, desktop GUI. So what Windows desktop, aka graphical user interface, or GUI in short, is the screen that welcomes you once you logged into Microsoft or Windows 10 machine. Additionally, you need to pass the login screen first. The login screen is where you need to enter valid account credentials, usually a username and a password to pre-existing Windows account on that particular system or in the Active Directory environment if it is a domain joined machine. So here's an example of what you can see when you start your Windows machine. So you have it's broken down to several parts. So the above screen a shot is an example of a typical Windows desktop. Each of the component that makes up a GUI is explained briefly below. So you have one, this is the desktop. Number two is the start menu. Three, search box. Four, task view. Five, task bar. Six, toolbar right over here. And then you have number seven, which is a notification area. So the desktop. The desktop is where you will have shortcuts to program, folders, files, and etc. These icons will either be well organized in folders sorted alphabetically or scattered randomly with no specific organization on the desktop. In either case, these items are typically placed on the desktop for a quick access. The look and feel of the desktop can be changed to suit your liking. By right-clicking anywhere on the desktop, a content menu will appear. This menu will allow you to change the size of the desktop icon, specify how you want to arrange them, copy paste items to the desktop, and create a new item such as folder, shortcuts, or text document. So you're going to do right-click anywhere. You will see a menu right over here, view, sort, refresh, new if you want to create a new folder, shortcuts. You also have your display settings and personalize. So in under display, if you have a lot of, want to open a lot of windows, and then you can personalize whatever you want to see on your desktop. All right. So under display setting, you can make changes to the screen, just like what I told a while ago. Screen's resolution, orientation. In case you have multiple computer screen, you will make configuration to find multi-screen setup here. So this is under the display. And in the remote desktop session, some of the display setting will be displayed. Okay, this is an example of that, which is the home setting, display color, Windows HD color, scale, layout, and whatnot. So you can also change a wallpaper by selected personalize. So if you want to change your wallpaper, you can do so right over here. So there are pre-embedded walls paper that you can actually use, or you can choose your own. You can browse your own computer, for example, if you want to do and put a picture of a cat or a dog. So under the personalize, you can change the background image to the desktop, change fonts and themes, color schemes. So just like what we discussed a while ago. Now let's go back to the start menu. So right over here is your start menu. So in previous versions of the Windows, yeah, a couple of years ago, just like in Windows XP, you will see the word start. Now it's actually they changed that icon. Just it's gonna show start, which is now being shown and reflected as a window. So in previous version, once again, of Windows to start, the word start was visible at the bottom left corner of the desktop GUI. In modern version of Windows, such as Windows 10, the word start doesn't appear anymore, but rather a window logo is shown instead. Even though the look of the start menu has changed. Its overall purpose is the same. So the look and the feel, it's all the same. And then the start menu provides an access to all the app programs, files, utility tools, etc. and are most useful. Click on the Windows logo. The start menu will open. So the start menu is broken up into sections of you see below. All right, we're gonna try to reconnect because I believe that we are out of time. I'm gonna go back and once again start the attack machine just to make sure that we're back online. And then so moving forward with the desktop, we did the start menu. We just discussed that. So this section of the start menu provide a quick shortcut to actions that you can perform with your account or log in session, such as making changes to your user account, lock your screen, sign in out of your account. Other shortcuts specific to your account are your documents, document icon, folder pictures, picture folders, picture icons. Lastly, the gear icon will take you to the setting screen, and power icon will allow you to disconnect from the remote desktop session, shut down the computer, or restart the computer. So in the below image, you can see each of the icon represents and expand the sections. Click on the icon that resemble the hamburger on top. So this is the start right over here. Give you another options. And then you have, when you click on your start button, you will have the admin or the administrator, document, picture, settings, and then power. And then number two, the section will show you all recent added apps, programs, at the top and all the installed app programs that are configured to appear in the start menu. In this section, you will also see the app programs slash programs will be listed in alphabetic order. Each letter will show its own section. So in this case, in this particular VM machine, it's not going to show it, but on your desktop, you will see also on the right or on the left hand corner the recently added uh, programs or apps that you recently used. Okay, but in this case, it's not going to show. Let me clear the screen first and then go back to this machine. This is a Linux machine. All right, so uh, the above image, the first box that is where the recent added program appears. The second box is where all the installed app programs will appear. Note in your VM, Google Chrome will show up as a recent added program anymore. If the long list of installed programs, you can jump to a particular section in the list. Uh, Click on the letter heading to launch the alphabet grid. All right, let's go back to the VM connections, edits, virtual machines. All right, let me go back to our machine, which is the start machine that we have. We don't need the Linux machine right now as of this moment. Probably going to use that later on. Okay, so we have we did that, and then we're gonna jump right into the next section, which is right over here. Apps and program can be added to the start menu section by right-clicking the app slash program and select pin to start. See below. While waiting, we're gonna continue. So the taskbar. Some of the components are enabled and visible by default. The toolbar 6, for example, was enabled the demonstration purpose. If you're like me, we want to disable some of these components. You can right click on the taskbar to bring up a content menu that will allow you to make changes. So when you right click on your taskbar, you will see here there will be a couple of options that were you can choose from. So you can show your taskbar, show window links, workspace button, show touch keyboard, touch keyboard, show the desktop, task manager. So any app, program, folders, files, etc. you can open start or open slash start will appear on the taskbar. So it can actually be shown on your screen, accessible as often as you want if you're using it on a daily basis. So hovering over the icon will provide a preview thumbnail along with the tooltips. This tooltip is handy for you have many apps or program open, such as Google Chrome, or you wish to find which instance Google Chrome is the one you need to bring in focus. Okay, so when you close any of these items, they will appear from the taskbar unless you explicitly pin it to the taskbar. So the notification areas, which is typically located at the bottom right of the Windows screen, is where the date and time are displayed. Other icons possibly visible in this area is the volume icon as well. So these is the area that it's talking about. The desktop, you can have your control panel, admin, libraries, network, okay. Toolbars also, you have network, then your clock, all right. Search bar, start menu, start button, desktop, and then from there scroll down to the notification action section to make changes. So under your taskbar, you can also see your settings. Okay, notification area. Select which icon appear on the desktop. Turn on system icons on or off. So here are Microsoft Brief document for start menu and notifications. So you can right click any folder, file, app slash program on your icon to view more information or perform other actions on the click item. So which section will hide, disable the search box? I believe this is hidden. Am I right? Yes. Which section will hide, disable the task view button? So I think this one is show view task button. Did I spell it correctly? Show view task button. Oh yes, all right. And this one it says here, beside clock and network, what other icon is visible on your notification and so it's supposed to be right over here, but since this is obstructed by this particular icon right over here, button, I believe this is the action. Wait, I know this is the action center, right? Action center. Did I got that correctly? And yes. All right. So thank you so much once again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue later on for task 4, 5, and so on and so forth. See you later.